guys, I'm going to show you dynamic leg swings, which are really good warm-up at boot camp or at home, or if you go for a run or anything, because you're doing dynamic stretch is one where it's not static, it's not stable, but you're moving a joint through range, you're contracting one muscle, relaxing the other, vice versa, and you're just getting some movement, so it's a really good thing to do. So hamstrings, quads is the first one, and then inner outer thighs is the second. I would hold on to balance. I wouldn't worry about trying not to fall over ideally. So first of all, we're going to do our quads and our hamstrings. So keeping your core really, really stable and tight, I'm going to extend my leg wherever there's a stretch. So if here is a stretch, just stop there. If you're super flexible and you're there with the stretch, that's fine. But what you don't want to do is, in order to lift your leg higher, is move your body. You've got to keep really, really fixed in this core, so it's just the leg that moves, nothing else. Flex my foot, so my toes coming up towards my knee. So that's me stretching my hamstring at the back, my quad is working, and then when I bend here, my thigh, my quad is stretching, my hamstring at the back is switched on. So that's what it's going to look sideways. I don't go that far, I don't stop here, I've got to be in line. So that's where you want to end up. And you're really trying to crush your walnut behind your knee, activate your hamstring to stretch your quad. So in real life it looks like this, speed-wise. You're going to build it up so that you get quite a lot of movement and momentum. But remember, I'm not moving my body. This stays fixed. So I'm extending my leg, stretch my hamstring, I bend, stretch my quad. Back of the leg, front of the leg, back of the leg, front of the leg. Keep everything stable. If you can do it without holding on to balance, that's fine, but I suggest to start with you hold on to balance. So you do one leg, maybe 10 times. And then the other leg. Hamstring quad, hamstring quad. Okay, so that's got the front and the back of the legs working. Then it's the inner and outer thigh. So the key with this is that my toe needs to face forward with both feet. So I'm not swinging and moving that hip around, it stays fixed. So my toe is facing forward, my leg comes across the body, my toe still faces forward and my leg goes out. So if I were to show you this leg, you may only come here, that may be your range, you may be able to come further across. Again, you're not going to move your hips, you keep really, really stable. You may just stop there for now, you may be able to go to there. But you're aiming to get as much range as possible, and I would suspect that a lot of you are very tight in this area, and that to start with you don't find you've got a lot of range, but this is a really good one to open out the hips. We have to open out our hips, we don't want to get all seized up and locked out. So, leg is straight, toes facing forward, make sure you don't kick the wall. So, outer thigh, inner thigh. Keep the core stable again, stretching. As you build up, you might be able to get higher. Really open out. And obviously, if you're doing this at boot camp and you're lined up beside each other, give yourselves enough space not to kick each other. So, other leg, stand tall, core switched on. Keep that toe facing forward. So this is just two little stretches, dynamic stretches that I would highly recommend you do at the beginning of a workout or of class. If you can, if you get there early, you can do it. Sometimes we'll do it. You should know this by now after watching this video. I wouldn't do it at the end. We do static stretches at the end. There you go. I hope that's useful.